origin Toastmasters, and honored guests also. Robert Lee Frost was born on 26th of March 1874 and died on January 29, 1963. One of the famous American poets, he is highly regarded for his realistic depictions of rural life and his command on the American political speech. His work frequently employed settings from rural life in the New England in early 20th century. Frost was honored frequently during his lifetime, receiving 4 Pulitzer Prizes. Robert Frost's personal life was plagued with grief and loss. Frost's poetry frequently presents pessimistic and menacing undertones which often are either unrecognized or unrecognized. Critics say his writings have been so pessimistic, reason he has faced a lot of personal losses all through his life. The poem which we are going to recite today has been taken after his travel when he came back from England in 1940s. The road not taken. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. I'm sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other, as just as fair and having perhaps the better view. Because it was grassy and wanted bare, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay. In leaves no step had trodden back. Oh, I kept that first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to me, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Dear Toastmasters, the first stanza states that in a point of time, when the poets, in a point of time in poet's journey, 2 roads are diverged, and he didn't know which one to take. The poet here reflects the common man's mindset when he has to take a decision in one's life. Each of us reach to a point where we have to take up the path which one to choose. The poet looks at the path very carefully, looks far as he could see. He put it poetically, and I looked down one as far as I could. Means as far as eyes could go it, and in layman's life, as far as one could foresee. I mean, pass over 10 plus 2, we foresee, should I take engineering, or shall I go for medical, or shall I take arts or humanities? You are at a juncture, at a point of your life where you have to take a decision. In the second stanza, after inspecting the first road, the poet moves to the second road. He puts it poetically as, it was grassy and wanted bare. He again adds it that many people haven't passed from that road. That road was grassy, but they needed more air. That means more people need to pass through that road. The poet is very careful in giving a lot of similarity between both the paths. He uses the poetic terms in the first stanza and second stanza as then took the other as just as fair. He gives fairness to both the roads, and he further says, had warned them really about saying that both the roads look similar. In the third stanza, he goes back and talks about the similarity between the roads. And he writes, and go the morning neatly laid in leaves most of it trodden black. Early morning, both the roads have got leaves on it. None has walked through those leaves. The leaves have not been trodden black. They're still in the fresh. However, the poet takes the road which has less been traveled. In the final and the fourth stanza, the author uses, I shall be telling this with a sigh. The sigh here should not be taken as pessimistic view, but a sigh when a person looks back to what he has accomplished for his life. He looks back and he knows that he has achieved something because he has taken that step. The poet undoubtedly is creating a scenario which all of us face at any given moment of time. He knows that once he chose the road, he won't be able to come back and rethink and rediscover or recreate the journey of his life. He puts it poetically, I doubted if I should ever come back. Dear Toastmasters, the poet has put up a very open-ended thought, the thought which came into his mind when he came back from university. He was thinking whether he had taken the right path of going to the field of literary work, or he should have taken something else. We as humans look into this point as the day-to-day affair which we all have to face. To get married, we decide whether we want to go for a law marriage or we want to go for a marriage and with our parents. With our careers, we do take it as the Master of Ceremonies started talking about president and he wanted to go to the army or defense forces. His mother said no. So again, he was at the juncture of the path while he has to take a decision which way to go. That way, Robert Frost wrote this point just to show how a tug of war takes place in the mind of a human being